Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome back to another episode of Old Man Playing Video Games Badly. Hold on a second. I think the sound is a bit loud. Sound. Oh, music's way too loud. That's better. I think. Is it? Maybe it's better. Who knows? It doesn't sound any better. So, today I'm going to talk about the game called Marvel's Midnight Suns. This frickin' music. Things, objects. Alright, sorry I'm wasting your time with this. But it's really bugging me. There. Let's just shut the music off. It's not important. Music's not important. Quick overview. In this game, you are the hunter. You can make your own champion. I tried to make him look like me when I still had hair, and it wasn't white. A more buff version of me. I was never this thin. So you create a hunter. Well, your character is called the Hunter. He has no name. He's just the Hunter. Man, that's annoying when people refer to you as the Hunter. Anywho, you're the Hunter. You were revived, brought back to life because your mother, who you had defeated 300 years ago, is back, and she's made a pact with the Elder Gods to, I don't know, destroy the Earth or what have you. So since you defeated him before, they brought you back from the dead. And your base of operations is the Abbey. It's an extra dimensional space outside of wherever. Here's a map of it. Here's the Abbey. There's all kinds of spaces around the Abbey, which you can't look at in the map until you get outside the Abbey. I'll do that. I'll run around outside. But the Abbey has all kinds of spaces, like all the other superheroes that you play with have rooms. Look, there's Wolverine's room. His door's shut. He's very private. There's the Scarlet Witch's room. She's not here. Her door's open. There's Doctor Strange. No, that's not Doctor Strange. Majestic's. Magic's room. I don't know her. Don't remember her name. Spider-Man's room. Captain America's room. Doctor Strange's room. Ghost Rider's room. Somebody else has rooms. There's all kinds of rooms. Hulk's room. Captain Marvel's room, Iron Man's room. I'm sure there are other people around somewhere. You've got a bar to hang out in. You've got a training room. There's Spider-Man and Wolverine and Blade. Got a dark portal to do stuff in. You can upgrade stuff here. You can upgrade your abilities. You can upgrade. You can spar with people. You can pick some. Choose a training partner. You can train with any of your buddies, except Spider-Man because he's wounded. And you can only train with your buddies every couple days. So you've already trained with Blade. You've already trained with Scarlet Witch. That's how you increase their stats. Oh, shut up, Blade. Here's the forge. A lot of these rooms are bare when you first start the game. Like this room, when you first start out, just has rocks and this big old forge here. But as you do stuff in the game, you unlock more stuff. You unlock all this stuff over here. You unlock your extra outfits, your extra fancy outfits. Get new abilities. Same thing with this. Same thing with this out here. You unlock more training stuff to make your training better. There's Captain Marvel. Doing some lifts.
Heads up, Hunter.
You can talk to people. She calls me. Everyone calls you Hunter. I hate that. It's annoying. Here's the war room.
What's up, Hunter?
There's Bruce Banner. There's the mission portal thingy. You go on missions. There's little stuff, extra stuff you can pick up. There's your Hellhound. He's your best friend. You can pet your dog.
You're the best girl. You know that, right?
There's your cauldron for making potions. Little glowy spots you pick up for crafting. Library, oh, more glowing stuff. Blah, 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 blah. There's a treasure chest for loot. There's a Ghost of Agatha Harkness. Let's go outside so you can look at the bigger stuff. I wanted to show you the big map. Out here you can also collect like mushrooms and stuff. I don't see any right now. There's other crafting materials you get out here to craft stuff with. Map. Here you go. Ooh, standing stones. The map is really cool. There's all kinds of cool stuff out here. These are treasure chests that you can open. And they respawn. Like once you open them, and these are you can teleport around the map. And see, there's two treasure. There's a way to unlock a third treasure chest. You get keys to unlock the treasure chests, and you get stuff. Ooh, cool! I did get stuff. That was good stuff. I got more stuff. Yay! These little things. The blueprint is crafting. The other stuff is just cosmetics. Like here's my outfit, Blade's outfit. You can change their outfits. So customization, cap, you can combat. These you got to buy. But see the little things that we got were just I can customize his color scheme. And then you've got his legendary outfit, which I don't have any customizations for. But you also have, costumes in when you're walking around in casual. You got casual. You got bathing suits. Woo. But everyone's got, the same thing. Customization, your combat outfits. And you just get extra colors. That's all you really get. And your legendary. So this is basically just wandering around like base management, character management stuff. Go back to the Abbey. Can I go back to the Abbey? Yep. Back to the Abbey. You know what? I didn't really show you that area. Well, that's correct. I didn't let you look around. I do want to show you that they did. I can't stop myself. It's my OCD. I have to picking up a goblet. Those things like gifts you can give to people to increase their happiness. The happier they are, the better they are for helping you in combat. Right, so you can look outside. The exterior area is actually really well done. You do wind up. You don't have to do a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of like side quests. You don't have to do. You have to do some of them. Oh, there's a mushroom for crafting. But it unlocks extra stuff, so you kind of. But they did a really good job with the exteriors. I mean, there's a lot. Graphically, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff. It's all linked together mostly. There are some. Not glitches, but like there's some spaces that look like you should be able to walk there, but you can't. And I can't help myself. If I see a chest, I have to open it. Gotta open the chests. Wishy noises. But I really like, it's a shame that you wind up like if you do all the side quests like I try to do, you wind up running back and forth over the same area so many times. It's just you get sick of it. In spite of how good it looks, how cool all this stuff is, you do get sick of looking at this crap over and over and over again. So, back to the Abbey. Now, the combat in this game is done with cards. Every player has a deck of cards, and when you go to heroes, you can pick your hero, and this shows the cards that you will be drawing during combat. This is all your abilities you can use. You've got some attack abilities, support ability, and some like heroic abilities. These are like your power moves, your super power moves. These abilities will generate, you see the little orange number in the bottom left hand corner of the card, the number 2. That will get you heroic power, which you can then spend on these high power cards. All the heroes have them. Let's do Captain America again. He's got the Brooklyn Handshake, the Punch, the Quick Punch, the Dig In, the Tactician, Shield, and Shield Bounce. The reason some of these are gold, these cards have been upgraded. They're super powered cards. If you look at like this Shield Bounce does 141 damage and taunts enemy in an area. This one applies a weak, a debuff. Here's, Agamotto's Gaze, Axe of Agarumus, Winds of a Tomb, Hulk's got Rampage, Challenging Roar, Thunderclap, smash. I think that the card abilities themselves, graphically, like in combat, that's where this game really shines, is that they really did a good job of making these characters, like, the abilities just look really cool, and they're very thematic. They fit the character's theme. So let me see if I can do a quick combat. Try to do something easy peasy. You can unlock new areas too. When the game starts off, you've only got New York. I think green is super easy. Normal, difficulty. Is this one easy? Yep, easy. Anything easy here? Okay, and the fact that the character's picture here means that that's the superhero you have to pick. Gotta take that person. There's lots of missions. I have beaten this game, so let's do this. And this is the reward. You get gamma calls, which you use to get new cards with, and credits, which you use to buy upgrades. I'm not sure if I'll finish this. I'm going to show the Hunter because he's this basic hero, so I pick him. And I'm going to pick Spider-Man. Oh, he's wounded. Darn it. Because I thought his thematically, well, it doesn't matter. I've beaten the game. You can also take some extra items, extra cards to use if you want. Continue. So you get the little like hero slow-mo walk. Do the mission. I'll show the combat. This they give you an overview of the mission, retrieve the contents of the flak crates before they blow up.
With all of the artifacts and equipment Hydra has been absconding with, it was inevitable we'd catch them unloading equipment somewhere.
So we got to get the contents of these boxes before they blow us up.
Not lost interest.
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
You can play 3 cards per turn, and it draws cards at random, so you might not always get to... You can also redraw cards. If you don't like the card, you can just decide not to play it. Quickie slash, can I kill? So can I kill anything really quick with it? Dooby-dooby-doo. Doesn't matter. So, like that's his. That's what. Now that card had a special ability where you. I still have 3 card actions. So if you kill something with it, but I'm not here to show you. Like, okay, Chain Strike. So Spider-Man can bounce to other targets. And if he kills them, he gets to move to another target.
Here we go again.
So wow, so that, see what I mean? It's thematic. It just bouncing around. It's got the little Spider-Man stance.
Feel better.
And then Tony Stark's got the Chain Strike. It could chain.
Let's try this.
There we go.
That
Look at
is
Tony go.
one awesome suit.
This card I can use for free. Let's see if I can kill anybody with this thing. I come close. Oh, I can kill him. Who's got the other cards? I gotta kill them. Oh, he's got a yellow card. I'll kill him.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Okay. Another cool thing is that if I can't play any cards, but I still have like hero points left, I can use that sometimes. See, I've got a hero point left. I can pick up this box and throw it at someone. Let's use Spider-Man to do it. Spider-Man's cooler. Well, Spider-Man can do this for free. Even better.
Oh, this should be good.
Boink. So see, I can bounce off these. If I have enough hero points, I can push this through him. I can jump off this thing and attack him. I can pull this pole down. All kinds of fun stuff. Let's let Spider-Man jump on this guy. Ta-da! Boom. Oh, I forgot. You don't kill him, they split in half. Right down the house. No idea what that means. Can I just quit? Before I do, let's go back. Alright, I want to say that I think the actual combat itself is one of the ways in which this game really shines. I think there could be some improvement, because like I only had one Iron Man card. I had tons of Hunter cards, a couple of Spider-Man, one or two Spider-Man cards. So I mean, I think there could be some improvements. You know, maybe give characters more maybe not have it so limited. They limited it to 3 cards so that you're not like just powering through the game. But the way the cards are so thematic, the way each hero plays, the fact that you can use the environment, I think that's the part where this game really shines. One of the problems I have with it though is that aside from I can only bounce off this thing once. Once I do it's broken, I can't use it again. I mean, it makes sense when you shove this thing through someone that it breaks, but same with boxes and stuff. But there's, but aside from that, there's really no tactical element to this game. There is some, but not nearly enough. You know, I could maybe move and shove this guy into this guy. Like, you can reposition to give you slightly better options. So I mean, that kind of stuff is cool. But even so, it just, like I said, this stuff is cool.
Here we go.
But it's limited. And I realize you shouldn't have unlimited destructible environments. That you shouldn't be able to do. But if you look at the size of this arena, this is about the size they all are. This is the limit of your fight scene. This is the size of pretty much all the arenas. They don't get much bigger than this. You know, your combat arenas are very small. You're limited in what you can do. There's very little tactics involved. You pretty much just play cards and kill things as quickly. You know, there's some strategy in what ones you want to kill first, because there are some different abilities. Like I said, this guy splits in half. You don't kill him in one shot. So you really, you know, these two have these two have shared health bars. So if you don't, you know, it's hard to kill them because they're just going to damage them down. This guy can make a shield. So you have to break through it. Some characters have shields, some characters will heal. But I think the tactical options are very, very limited in this. And partly because areas are small, but also because there's no like actual, in all other games like tactical games like this, like the XCOM games, hiding behind this provides cover. Like you can get covered. There's a reason to position yourself in the battlefield in certain ways. Honestly, the only tactical decisions here are to make sure you're not too close to your other guys for AoE effects. That's pretty much it. Like I said, the little stuff here with the cards, but the fights the combat is fun, but it gets repetitive. It really there's also a limited number of enemies. I mean, there's the guy you see on this field. There's maybe 1, 2, maybe like 5 or 6 other enemies in the entire game, plus bosses. I mean, there's several bosses, but right now I'm gonna quit. Oh no, I have to shut down the game. Cancel. So I guess I gotta resume. Open the box. I guess I can't skip the cutscenes here. That's another thing too. There are cutscenes you can't skip. That's annoying.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Alright. So we'll let them fight too. Yes, you must break me, blah blah blah. Oh, he heals off me. Oh, that's another thing about this too. That I kinda had a problem with in the combat. Like Tony Stark doesn't really have any armor.
Coming in quick.
That's a problem with the thematic parts of this game. Oh, and she links her soul to his too. Now we gotta kill all 3 of them. Son of a biscuit. That's annoying. Oh yeah, and he can split. Yeah, so sometimes the combat's just annoying. You piece of crap.
Not lost focus yet.
So yeah, that's something else I find annoying about
They've
this.
armed
In that,
one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
yes, I know. So yeah, thematically, like he doesn't really have a super high dodge chance like Spider-Man would. He doesn't actually have armor that protects him. Captain America's shield is actually pretty weak. Captain Marvel's character isn't all that strong.
You've secured one of the crates.
So it looks
See
good
if you can't get the
thematically,
others.
but yeah, still not the best.
You have earned this.
You've earned it, I suppose.
You are lucky to still be breathing. Was that truly your best?
But he's not really dead. Because again, they're soul linked. Cool abilities. Overkill. Web slinging. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here. I've been going for 24 minutes. I did really want to show you the combat and stuff and talk about this. Overall, I'm gonna have to give this game a B. For the reasons I've mentioned. Also because there's like 3 or 4 DLCs with this that add new heroes, add some content. But each DLC basically adds like 3 missions and 1 hero for $15 each. So to get 3 heroes and like 9 missions is going to cost you $45. That's kind of ridiculous. I do not think it's worth it. It does add new enemies, so I guess there is that too. I still think it's expensive for those DLCs. Yeah, I can't get any higher than a B. It was fun to play, but now that I've beaten the game, I have absolutely no desire to buy the DLCs and no desire to play it anymore. So I kind of feel bad for dissing the people who worked so hard on this. Oh, one other thing I had a problem with is the dialogue. Like the dialogue, like Tony Stark's dialogue, Peter Parker's dialogue. Like when you're back in the Abbey, it's super annoying. Some of the dialogue is just awful. And again, it feels like those guys' dialogue was written by someone who didn't actually read the comic books, but was just giving a set of notes. It's like, hi, this is what Tony Stark is kind of like. Here, write the dialogue. So yeah, dialogue wasn't the best either. It annoyed the hell out of me. If I had a recommendation, don't pay a full price for it. Wait for like a Steam sale. We can get it like 50% off or more. It's fun, kind of. You know, it's not real deep. Like this kind of combat is just annoying because it makes it virtually impossible to kill anyone in any short length of time. But, it's kind of enjoyable. That's my take on it. So, take from it what you will. As always, thank you for watching. If you like my video, why in the hell would you do that? And until next time, good hunting.